Hey, what's up? This is Shane at CashflowNinja.com, and I'm just basically talking with you about the latest trend in Google slaps. Looks like Google is going around slapping a lot of review sites out there. You probably ran across a few. If you ever see like this before and after of someone like a weight loss, if you ever click on the AdWords ads, I don't know if they're even there now, but they're basically like almost like a fake blog or a fake review site reviewing products, and they'll have a list of products on there saying which one's the best. Usually the one that's the best is the highest paid commission offer. It might not necessarily be the best product. So lately, it seems like the FTC and Google have been going on their own slap fests, and one of them, which makes sense, Google is all about relevancy. They want to make sure that your pages are relevant to what you're giving people, and make sure that people, whatever they're searching, they don't get a bunch of crap. So Google's always going to be about taking sites down. So what Google does when they actually do a slap, they have like AdWords campaigns that run on the right side. They get paid per click. So what they do is if the AdWords campaigns have been optimized for the best per click or the best quality score, that's 0 through 10, 10 being the best, like you can basically get pennies per click. So getting pennies per click is what everybody wants to shoot for. That way you can get thousands of clicks for just a penny, and then you make, you get it convert so many out of 1,000 for $40 sales, or cost per leads, which is per email submits, or whatever. You're basically getting a ton of money off of that. That's why you got these guys out there making hundreds of thousands of dollars a day, because they figured out how to find the best quality score per click. And that's what people struggle for, because when you first start out, sometimes it's hard to get that good quality score. You got to build the quality score. Well, a lot of these review sites were out there, they built the quality score, and it seemed like they are the ones, excuse me, I'm merging with traffic driving home, but they seem like they're the ones that are actually getting, a lot of these review sites are just getting massive returns. So Google went around and just said, you know what, we're going to get rid of a lot of these fake review sites. And it just started a couple weeks ago when some of these CPA offers, we've noticed, like there was a Google, I forgot, one of the products is like Google Bucks or something like that, and they basically claimed that you can make X amount of dollars, or they made X amount of dollars with a certain program, and they really didn't. Another one was I think Jeff Paul, I forgot the name of his product out there, but he claimed that it did a certain thing and it didn't. And then also a ton of like those acai or any of those berry ads that people were advertising, saying you could lose 80 pounds in 2 weeks. It all boils down, you can't make false claims about products, or say you reviewed a product, or say that this product's better than other, or do anything like that is not true. So you want to offer things it all boils down to, you create, or if you sell a product or of your own or somebody else's, you want to make sure that it's helpful for the user. So I think you'll see a big uprising in Google and working along. I think they're trying to coincide with the FTC. The FTC is not only busting people from doing this, but Google is also helping mitigate some of this through slapping the ads, and they'll just raise your click. When your quality score drops, your pennies per click goes up to like $10 a click or $5 a click. They'll make sure you can't afford it. So if you get, basically it'll just take out your budget. So a lot of the guys that get affected the most are these guys that have been riding along making 100 grand a day, and they got this unlimited, American Express Black Platinum card they're paying for their ads with, and they get just massively slapped with. Next thing you know, their ads go all the way up to, it reaches their budget to like, crazy amount of dollars per day. So these guys are probably freaking out and shutting down a lot of campaigns if they're monitoring them very properly. If not, they might be losing their ass. But a lot of the review sites out there, you'll see them diminish. And then I think a lot of things that are going towards organic searches, like through blogs and stuff, you got to learn how to take over the organic, take your traffic and take over the organic side, not the right side, but the left side. The right side is kind of the rock star lifestyle internet marketing. You sit there and you pay per click, and you try to get you ramp it up, ramp it down, and find what keywords to convert, and then you end up making money off of it. So real quickly, because it's targeted. But SEO, search engine optimization, to build up on the left side organically to get up the top, it's a little bit more long term. You can keep some of the rate, you can keep the rank there, but it's not as easy to launch a page out to 100 different places and then say, all right, that keyword converts, or whatever. It's free, but it takes a while to actually see results. But in the long term, you end up winning, because Google can't, unless you're doing some crazy stuff to where they what you call sandbox, you just de-index your site. Usually organic, they don't really mess with it as much, but it'll be a day that might come too, where they start really trimming down on organic stuff and really looking at their search engine optimization and different things. But as I see it in the forum, like the Warrior Forum, and some of the internet marketers freaking out about it, it's just a different change that you have to adapt to. Every Google slap that has happened out there, and every type of thing that people crack down on with internet marketing, what I see, as long as you remain honest and try to offer the people something good when you sell it, something that's useful for them, then usually there's no big deal. But the people out there that are doing the shady stuff are the ones that usually have to worry about something. So I think Google slapping is good, and it weeds out, and it thins out the herd, and it makes a fair playing field for all the other up-and-coming internet marketers, and it keeps everybody honest. So a lot of people might not want to hear that, but I think that's what it does. And along with, it keeps people in line with the FTC too. I mean, why would you be fine with the FTC and get slapped by Google? If Google's slapping your ad, you might think that's probably the best thing to do, because maybe your ad wasn't that honest anyway. So this is my thoughts on the Google slap and some of the things that have been going on lately. And I think the next biggest one will be the CPA redirects. Google's going to find out that a lot of these redirects that are being redirected by either htaccess files or some PHP redirects, or some of the custom PHP scripts out there that looks like filler content for Google when it runs their bots. It looks okay. I think Google will be unhappy with those sooner or later. Those will soon get slapped. If you notice, I see a lot of CPA marketers coming out with products. CPA is not, and it's kind of iffy, because CPA is just now really hit mainstream in internet marketing. Everybody wants to do it, but also you never know if these guys are trying to create products to sell to the crowd right now to get them to buy in, and then they already automatically know that what they've been doing over the past years, making all this tons of money, they're using it to maybe jump out of the game and go into their own product scheme, or try to do their own deal, and get out of the CPA. CPA marketing with pay-per-click ads is very rock star lifestyle. You can burn out real quick. It's good short-term money, but in the long term, it's not really a good business model. So if you're doing it, making good money, good for you, but just be careful. So that's pretty much what I got on the latest Google slaps. So I just thought I'd give a quick heads up. Like I said, everything I've been trying to do is do stuff through SEO and blogs, and I think that's where it's at right now in the long term, until whatever changes. So you just got to adapt to the changes. So anyway, this is Shane Hale, Cashflow Ninja. I hope you enjoy the video, and come visit my site, cashflowninja.com, and I send out a lot of new email tips and tricks every day. So anyway, you guys have a good one. See you.